Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. How Shaeeda is pulling ahead as cringiest 90-day Fiancé cast member. 90-day Fiancé Shaeeda Sween's hypocritical and indecisive personality has been coming across as very cringy. The 37-year-old Trinidad and Tobago native is known for her appearance on 90-day Fiancé Season 9, where she pursued 44-year-old American native Bilal Hazziez. While Shaeeda married Bilal, her journey was full of problems, including her husband's lack of interest in having a child with her and his controlling behavior regarding money. Despite their issues, Shaeeda has continued her relationship with Bilal, hoping she would one day be a mom. Eventually, Bilal proposed having a baby with Shaeeda on the 90-day Fiancé. Happily ever after. Season 7 tell-all. While they've had various ups and downs, Shaeeda and Bilal are finally ready to have a child. However, Bilal seemingly has an ulterior motive for his proposal, and is probably doing it to distract Shaeeda from other issues in their relationship. While Bilal has always been disliked for his manipulative behavior, Shaeeda has started to receive some backlash as well. According to a Reddit thread started by u/Jubilee46, Shaeeda is the true definition of a hypocrite, as she's been flip-flopping about having kids. In the Reddit thread, one user said, first she never wanted them. Then she spent the whole season wanting them immediately. When Bilal agreed to have a baby with Shaeeda, she again shared that she didn't want them, only to accept her husband's onzy proposal. Shaeeda's change in personality and flip-flopping make her unwatchable on TV. 90-day Fiancé Shaeeda is just as manipulative as Bilal. However, her tactics are different. According to the Reddit thread, Shaeeda uses others as her spokesperson, with one example being her *Zayide single friend. During the tell-all, Shaeeda was buddy-buddy with her co-star Yara Zaya and expected her to have her back. One Reddit user thought it was sad, but also annoying to watch Shaeeda using others while acting immature and very childlike. The reality star cannot and does not speak for herself, and she's become unbearable to watch. 90-day Fiancé Shaeeda's suggestions are another thing about her that can be annoying. During the recent tell-all, she told Liz Woods to not tolerate disrespect from Big Ed Brown. She also asked Jenny Slatten not to be shy about her feelings and speak up against anyone who bothered her. The encouragement coming from Shaeeda didn't make sense, as she could not follow her own advice. The whole scenario made it seem like Shaeeda was a phony for saying what she said. For years, 90-day Fiancé has been a haven for awkward, baffling, and downright cringeworthy moments. It takes a certain kind of personality to stand out in this chaotic universe of missteps and melodrama. Yet somehow, Shaeeda Sween has managed to pull ahead in the race for the title of the cringiest cast member. From bizarre yoga obsessions to social media antics, Shaeeda's journey has been riddled with moments that leave fans secondhand embarrassed and utterly entertained. The yoga dream that won't die, one of Shaeeda's defining storylines, is her yoga career aspirations. It's admirable to have a passion, but Shaeeda has taken it to levels that even the most zen yogi would find exhausting. She's not content with practicing yoga or teaching classes. She wants to brand herself as the next international yoga sensation. Unfortunately, her approach often feels more like a midlife crisis than a calculated business move. Remember the infamous scene where she tried to demonstrate her yoga prowess to Bilal's skeptical family? Watching her force an awkward split while her audience sat silently sipping their drinks was peak cringe. The tension in the room was palpable, with Shaeeda oblivious to the fact that she was single-handedly redefining secondhand embarrassment. Her social media feeds don't help either. Shaeeda's attempts to brand herself often involve over-filtered photos. painfully rehearsed inspirational quotes, and the occasional video of her attempting complicated poses in wildly impractical outfits. Instead of projecting professionalism, it screams, "Look at me, I'm trying too hard." The baby ultimatum. The baby debate between Shaeeda and Bilal has been another major source of cringe. While it's natural for couples to discuss family planning, Shaeeda's approach often feels manipulative and performative. She has repeatedly used the issue as a bargaining chip, even going so far as to demand a baby clause in their prenup. This clause has become a running joke among fans, with many pointing out the absurdity of trying to contractually obligate someone into parenthood. It's not just the demand itself, but the way Shaeeda frames it as a non-negotiable ultimatum. Every time she brings it up, the vibe shifts from heartfelt to hilariously uncomfortable, as Bilal visibly retreats into his shell. The cool wife persona. Shaeeda seems determined to portray herself as the cool wife, but her efforts often come across as forced and awkward. Whether she's trying to banter with Bilal's family, make TikToks with his kids, or connect with his ex-wife, she often misses the mark. It's clear she wants to be liked, but her over-the-top attempts to be relatable end up alienating her audience. Take, for instance, her insistence on calling Bilal's ex-wife sis. While the term might be endearing in some contexts, the forced delivery and overuse made it feel more like a desperate plea for approval. Fans couldn't decide if they were amused or mortified by her relentless efforts to play the role of the perfect modern wife. The couple's Instagram antics. Shaeeda and Bilal's joint Instagram presence is another goldmine of cringe. The couple frequently posts staged photos and videos meant to showcase their love and compatibility. While plenty of reality TV couples have capitalized on their fame, Shaeeda and Bilal's posts often feel like parodies of influencer culture. One particularly memorable video featured the couple performing a choreographed dance routine in matching outfits. The intention was likely to highlight their chemistry, but the result was a painfully awkward display that had fans questioning their authenticity. Shaeeda's exaggerated expressions and Bilal's hesitant moves made the entire performance feel like a school talent show gone wrong. The hypocrisy factor. Part of what makes Shaeeda so cringeworthy is her frequent hypocrisy. She often criticizes others for their behavior while exhibiting similar traits herself. For example, she has repeatedly called out Bilal for being controlling, yet she often micromanages his interactions with other women. This double standard was on full display during their trip to meet Bilal's ex. While Shaeeda initially claimed to be open-minded and supportive, she quickly became possessive and defensive, making passive-aggressive comments that left everyone at the table squirming. Her inability to practice the tolerance she preaches has not gone unnoticed by fans, who are quick to call her out online. The feuds. Reality TV thrives on drama, and Shaeeda has certainly delivered in the feud department. Her ongoing clashes with Bilal's family members, ex-wife, and even random strangers have provided endless fodder for fans. One of her most memorable feuds involved Bilal's sister, who Shaeeda accused of being overly judgmental. The tension between the two women came to a head during a family dinner, where Shaeeda launched into a passive-aggressive tirade about feeling unwelcome. The scene quickly went viral, with fans dubbing it one of the most uncomfortable moments in the show's history. The overuse of buzzwords. Shaeeda has a penchant for peppering her conversations with buzzwords like manifest, energy, and vibes. While these terms are common in the wellness community, her excessive use often feels disingenuous. It's as if she's trying to craft an image rather than genuinely embodying the principles she espouses. This disconnect was particularly evident during a couple's retreat where Shaeeda attempted to lead a group meditation. Her scripted monologue about channeling inner light felt less like a heartfelt exercise and more like a parody of spiritual jargon. Fan reactions. Despite, or perhaps because of, her cringe-inducing antics, Shaeeda has become a polarizing figure among 90 Day Fiancé fans. Some appreciate her unintentional humor and consider her a guilty pleasure, while others find her exhausting and disingenuous. Online forums and social media are flooded with memes and GIFs, capturing Shaeeda's most awkward moments. From her overly dramatic facial expressions to her tone-deaf remarks, she has become a goldmine of content for fans who love to dissect the show's most cringeworthy moments. The Cringe Crown. While 90 Day Fiancé has seen its fair share of awkward cast members, Shaeeda has managed to stand out through sheer consistency. Every episode seems to bring a new moment that leaves fans groaning, laughing, or both. Whether she's doubling down on her baby demands, awkwardly flirting with Bilal, or trying to sell her yoga brand, Shaeeda's journey is a masterclass in unintentional comedy. As the season unfolds, one thing is clear. Shaeeda isn't just competing for love. She's vying for reality TV immortality. Whether she's aware of it or not, her unique blend of over-the-top ambition, performative spirituality, and social awkwardness has cemented her place as one of the cringiest cast members in 90 Day Fiancé history. Fans may not always agree on much, but they can all agree on this. Shaeeda is an unforgettable addition to the franchise.